Oh no. It's Sarah. Does she remember me? Does she know my name? Will it be awkward if I say hi? Does she know it? What do I do? It's gonna be fun. Just say hi. Just like, does she know it? I don't know. Does she know me? Does she remember me? Don't do it. It's gonna be awkward. Don't say hi. He doesn't know who you are. Don't say hi. Hi. I want to go home. I want to get out of this school. I want to cry. Goodbye.
Good morning, Elks.
I'm Casey.
And I'm KK, and welcome to the Elk River High School News.
Glad you could all join us. Today we'll be covering everything from weather and sports to current events and speech.
We'll also have coverage of this day in history and a few commercials.
All in all, we have a great show planned for you guys. By the way, don't forget to come to Mr. ERHS on May 17th at 7 p.m.
Don't forget prom is right around the corner, this weekend in fact. If you bought your ticket last week, show up at IMS at 6 for dinner and dancing.
Now let's head right over to Dawson with the weather.
Good morning, Elks. It's time for everyone's favorite segment, weather. Today there's going to be a high of 74 and a low of 51. Some clouds, some light showers. Tomorrow on Thursday it is going to be a little cooler, the high of 70 and a low of 49, partly cloudy. Friday it's going to cool down a bit, but this weekend it's going to warm up. So make sure to whip out that old Frisbee and go to town. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Dawson.
Now let's head over to current events.
Welcome to Current Events. I'm Brady Bartlett.
And I'm Josiah Monroy.
Let's go to our first story.
In local news, McPete's Sports Bar and Lanes, Big Lake, Elk River, and Becker are joining forces to create one Relay for Life event to be held on August 5th, 2017 in Elk River. Anyone interested in participating in this American Cancer Society fundraiser is invited to attend this planning meeting. We invite everyone to join us in the fight against cancer.
Now to state news. During May Day, marches and rallies were held across Minnesota, several on University of Minnesota campuses, in a show of support for the state's immigrants. Matthew Boyden, with Students for Democratic Society, said the gatherings are to celebrate International Workers' Day and show support for people doing some of the hardest work in the country. Marches across the state also include labor groups and contingents from the Women's March, Black Lives Matter, refugee groups, those representing the Muslim community.
In regional news, Barbara Poma, the owner of the Pulse nightclub in Orlando, announced plans Thursday to build a permanent memorial and museum on the building's grounds. The monument will be erected to honor the victims of the deadliest mass shooting in modern American history. Barbara Poma established the Pulse as an LGBT club in 2004. She stated that the One Pulse Foundation would raise funds to go toward a memorial, community grants for survivors, families, scholarships, and a museum with artifacts and stories of the fatal day.
In world news, on April 5th, North Korea tested a KN-15 medium-range ballistic missile that landed in the Sea of Japan. Since then, tensions between Japan and North Korea are at an all-time high. Early May, Japan is sending its largest warship to join in possible action against North Korea in what is being called the nation's most significant military move since World War II.
Well, until next time, I'm Josiah Monroy.
I'm Brady Bartlett.
And that's current events.
Next up, we have sports.
As well as an interview with some of the very, very talented speech team.
Good morning, Elks. School is almost coming to an end, but spring sports are just heating up.
Boys tennis had a busy weekend with matches Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. They started off by facing Anoka for the 58th year in a row. Holy crap. They came away with a 6-1 victory. Nice job, boys.
On Friday, they went down to Maple Grove, and unfortunately, they didn't have the same luck as they had against Anoka, falling 4-3 in a close match. Lastly, on Saturday, they faced St. Paul Harding, winning 4-3, then beating Chisago Lakes 6-1, but ending their winning streak when they faced Hopkins, losing 5-1. Overall, they had a great weekend. Good job, boys.
Next, the Elks track team headed to Lakeville North for the Mega Meet. With 17 teams there, both the boys and the girls team had a very successful weekend. The girls finished 5th overall with a great performance from Adeze Udala, getting 4th in the 100-meter dash. Angel Frieden finishing third in the 300 hurdles, Elena Scholdenfelder getting second in high jump, and Sydney Wentland finishing second in shot put. Great job, girls.
The boys finished second overall after winning the meet last year. They had great performances by Zach Berg finishing sixth in a competitive 100-meter field, Matt Dawson fourth in the 110 hurdles, and second in the 300 hurdles, followed by Jared Stanky and Kevin Edgebar. And Chris Udala won first in long jump, triple jump, and high jump, and was named the field event MVP for the third year in a row.
That's insane. Wow, Chris. Chris then went on to win the Hammond Elite Meet in the long jump after winning the same meet in triple jump the previous year. Sydney Wentland got third in shot put at the Elite Meet. Christian Leonard got second in the mile, and Jake Haney getting seventh in the 800. Wow, we have some fast kids in Elk River.
The girls' golf team hosted an invitational of 17 teams. They finished with a score of 358, good enough for second place behind Red Wing, the number one team in the state. Abby Filipiak finished fourth overall behind the three top individuals, all from Red Wing.
The baseball team faced Tino Grace on May 2nd with hopes of getting their record back to 500. They started off down by 1 in the first inning and were never able to come back for the win. They finished off losing 1-4. You'll get them next time, boys. Next, we're going to show you a little video about the speech team.
That's all we got for you guys this week. Back to Casey and KK in the studio.
My name is Elizabeth Braden. I'm a senior captain and I've been on the speech team for 3 years.
I'm Tia LaRoad and I'm a junior.
I'm Dylan Clausen and I'm a senior.
I'm Kai Montplaisir and I am a junior.
I'm Erica Kovar and I am a senior. I qualified for the national tournament in Birmingham, Alabama this June.
Winning state twice was really cool, but I think really just the memories we make as a team are what really count. And I'm excited to go to Birmingham with Elizabeth because that'll be one wild ride.
Honestly, just being with the team every day, every Saturday, and
hanging out and doing our thing. I just say make the most of it. Honestly, it's the best thing I've ever done. They're all so accepting and it's a family, and before you know it, it's done. And then you're me and going on to college.
Alright, awesome.
The speech team is full of some great people. Keep it up, speech team. We hope you all do well next year.
Now, let's give it up for Sagan and this day in history.
Hi Elks, I'm Carl Sagan, and this is This Day in History. Good morning, Elks. Today is May 9th, and let's jump right into it. On this day in 1960, the U.S. legalized the birth control pill. The U.S. was the very first country to legalize the birth control pill. Before that, birth control was in a flurry of legal actions and Supreme Court cases, such as Griswold versus Connecticut. We didn't start the fire. That's right, 67 years ago today, Billy Joel was born. Billy Joel, for those of you who don't know, is a singer-songwriter who's wrote many popular songs, such as Uptown Girl, We Didn't Start the Fire, The Longest Time, many really, really good songs. Moving on, in 1945, today marks the day as Victory Day for the Soviets. Victory Day is a holiday that commemorates the victory of the Soviet Union over Nazi Germany in World War II. Fun fact, Russia and many other republics refer to World War II as the Great Patriotic War. Now let's move on to some space facts. On this day in 1962, a laser was bounced off the moon successfully for the first time. This was known as the Lunar Laser Ranging Experiment and was conducted by MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, to measure the distance between the Earth and the moon. Let's end it off some recent history. Today in 2012, President Obama stated his support for same-sex marriage. Eventually, this would lead to the legalization of same-sex marriage in some of the states, and has now become a federal law, so it is legal nationwide. Well, that's all the history that we have. That's actually all the history that's ever happened in the world. It's all the information you're ever going to need, so don't take any history classes. Hey, wait a minute, I shouldn't have to read that. You guys should take history classes. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Sagan.
Let's see what Chi has been up to since we saw him jumping on the senior slide.
Why are you doing all this homework? Oh man, you know, I just have to finish out strong and do good in school.
About 1 of every 3 students fails to graduate.
I'm gonna hop on that senior slide. What is that?
Of the 4 million students who enter high school every year, almost 1.3 million will drop out.
There you go. Now you're on the senior slide.
Almost half of all students in the country's 50 largest school districts fail to get high school diplomas. 30 years ago, the U.S. led the world in high school graduation. Today, we rank 18th among industrial nations.
Chia Sangway. What kind of name is that? And I heard you're still on that senior slide, right? You know what DSA stands for? Dropout Senior Association. I'm the one that got you into this, and I'm the one that's gonna get you out.
I hope Chi can learn from his foolish actions. That's about it for the show.
Wait, isn't there one more segment?
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you
Hey, I'm baking cookies for Ben's birthday, but we're all out of butter. What should I use instead?
Use coconut oil or something.
Alright, I'll try to look for something.
Peanut oil should work.
Happy birthday, Ben. I made you and everybody cookies.
Happy birthday, Ben. Happy birthday.
Good.
Oh, goody, goody, cookie.
So you got any plans for your birthday after school out on there?
No, not too many. What'd you make? There aren't any peanuts in here, are there?
No, it should just be normal chocolate chip. I followed the recipe.
Because I'm allergic to peanuts.
Cooked with peanut oil. Is that? Oh. Ben, I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were allergic.
I'm not deep. I need my head.
Here, I'll take you to the health clerk. Let's go. Let's go.
Allergies are nothing to play around with. Allergic reactions can be very serious, even life-threatening.
How you use an EpiPen. Remove the blue tab. Ensure you do not place the tip of the pen on the seam of a pant leg or over a pocket. Firmly push the orange tip against the outer thigh and hold for 10 seconds to deliver drug. The tip will extend upon use.
So what is an allergy? An allergy is a highly sensitive reaction of the body to certain substances. A substance that causes an allergic reaction is called an allergen. 8 foods account for 90% of all reactions, including milk, eggs, peanuts, tree nuts, fish, shellfish, soy, and wheat. Other allergens include latex, stinging insects, and medications. So how do you prevent an allergic reaction? You can avoid allergens. Don't bring latex balloons into the building. Don't share food with someone who you know has an allergy. And wash your hands before and after eating. So what does an allergic reaction look like? Symptoms include stomach ache, vomiting, hives, throat tightening, breathing difficulty, swelling, blood pressure drop, and shock. So how can you help a friend that's having an allergic reaction? Recognize that something is wrong. Alert an adult right away or call 911 if no help is available. Stay with your friend. If they have an EpiPen injector, help them use it, and then call 911. 1 in 13 children have a food allergy. Every 3 minutes, a food allergy reaction sends someone to the emergency room. That's more than 200,000 people per year. Food allergies can begin at any age and affect children and adults of all races and ethnicities. Allergies are a serious matter, so be kind and help to protect others from having a life-threatening reaction.
Well, KK, I say we call the show a wrap.
Indeed, Casey. Thank you all for tuning in this week. I'm KK.
And I'm Casey, and this has been
the Elk River High School News. We'll see you next time.